I'm walking alone under the neon lights, in a city where I feel like a ghost at night. No one understands my wild, untamed soul. In this world I'm just a stranger, a hole. But I won't conform, I'll let my spirit fly. In this rebel heart, I'm just who I am, you'll see. I'll stand tall, I'll break free. With a smile I'll defy. I've got my books and my dreams, my guitar and my fears. In this chaos I find my peace, my tears. I'll sing songs of my own, of the stars and the moon. In this life I'll dance until the sun. I wear my heart on my sleeve, it's bleeding and raw. In this crowd I'm just a whisper, a shadow, a draw. But when the night falls, I light up the sky. With my laughter I'll conquer the sky. I won't conform, I'll let my spirit fly. In this rebel heart, I'm just who I am, you see. I'll stand tall, I'll break free. With a smile, I'll define. And my dreams, my guitar and my fears. In this rebel heart, oh yes, who I am. You see, I'll stand tall, I'll break free. With a smile, I'll defy.
Good evening, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Big shout out to Django. Thank you for the raid, Django. I hope you are doing great. How was your stream, good bud? Playing Devil May Cry. How's it going, party people? How we doing? How are we doing? Happy Wednesday. Hope everyone's doing great today. Hope everyone has had a great day. Draken with the hydrate. Lost my job of 3 years yesterday. I know the feeling. That happened to me back in June. I am so sorry. And I promise you it does get better. It may take time, but it will get better. And I am so sorry to hear that, Ducati. Django could have sworn I brought like 3 others in here. Oh, but okay, Twitch. I mean, yeah. Okay, Twitch. Hi, Blushed. Hi, Skylar. How are you? It's been hectic. Adjusting to the new schedule has been insane. Last week I was working 5 days of 8s. This week I'm doing 4 10s on Monday through Thursday. With today was a work from home day. Next week is a Tuesday through Friday, so it's a 4-day weekend technically. So it's insane. It's just insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. But yeah. I am an incident manager. Thank you for the hydrate, Lace. I greatly appreciate it. Bad immune day and nightmares. I am so sorry. I'm an incident manager for a Large client. Damn it, Django. No vaping timer starts now. Eli, yeah. So the thing is that vaping for me is a ADHD kick. It's routine. And these is still better than cigarettes. What are you going to be doing, Django? I I hope, is that what you want, Ducati? I I completely understand, Skylar, and quite literally know that I am here if you need an ear. Selling beach permits for my city, nice, nice. That that will be amazing. But yes, so quite literally, fun times, fun times, fun times all around. Damn. That okay, that's impressive, Ducati. That's still over double what minimum wage is, at least here in VA. Pretty decent here, have a headache, I can't shake but I'm managing. Hey, have you had some water? Or something to hydrate you? Tea works. Because the caffeine helps headaches. Jeez. Oh, where in Texas, Ducati? Paramedic and titties. I've had plenty of caffeine, thank you. Okay, notice you say caffeine. That did not respond with yes, it was coffee, or yes, it was tea. Yes, it was hydration. Water, coffee, or tea. Those count as hydration. Energy drinks are not hydration. So let's rewind that back. Pull the J Uso, run it back. Sup, Drago? Hey, I hope you get it, Skylar. Oof. I'm sorry, Ducati. Nice, Draken. Water, that's a different story. Nice. Uh, so maybe I overdid things. Fair. Drago, um, I'm going to use a phrase that you know. Kiss. Just you should know what that means. Uh, what did Texas do now, Django? Did it personally offend you, or just being Texas? Yep, former Army. Good old fashioned United States Army. If you read it backwards, so fun little thing. All right, Marines enjoy saying that Army stands for aren't ready to be a Marine yet. All right, pretty pretty simple. All right, where that extra TB and A come from? They never have an answer. But I give you a solution. Do you know what U.S. Army stands for backwards? Thank you for the hydrate, Lace. Drago, you and your blue falcon butt, we can have words. And thank you for the hydrate, Jan. Brat. I mean, we all know muscles are required and intelligence not essential. My ass rides a Navy equipment supplied. You know, we all know those. All right. But I give you the armies. All right. And it's the best one. All right. Because it's great. U.S. Army backwards. Yes, my reject ass signed up. Just say. How about you drink my water? I've already been drinking water. Thank you. Y'all made me have to pee so bad that literally it took me 5 minutes after stream on Friday to pee. Thank you for the hydrate, blushed. When did I ETS? 2008. There's Lace and Blush.
At least I pretend to be nice to people.
There's Django. Y'all, I'm going to run out of water before we even hit the 15-minute mark. Ha, I can vape though.
Dead. D-E-D. Dead.
Jesus, I'm still catching up to Sprite. What duty stations were you at? Bliss. I was at Fort Bliss, aka El Paso, because Air Defense Artillery, aka Alcoholics Defending America. Jesus Christ. Who's worse, Bliss or Drum? That's heat death or ice death. There's no in between. Jesus Christ. Ugh. How many hydrates was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 hydrates in 10 minutes? 15. Jesus. Well, now it's 16. Oh, Jesus. Scott, Lace just wants to be. Lace and Moon just are like, make him pee. Make him pee.
I will send you to Jesus.
I haven't drank in this much water since I was in the army. Beat the heat? What heat? You're innocent? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Already. Brat. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. 5-minute timer starts now. Lace innocent agreed. Blush, you should drink some water. I promise it'll be in your best interest. Oh, yeah, yeah. You know, just chat making,
Hey, at least
my
I pretend
bladder
to be
trying
nice
to burst.
people.
Jesus. Beat my meat, drill sergeant, beat my meat. I'll take things Batman couldn't beat out of me for 500, Alex. Christ. Jesus. Wow, y'all are straight up like, yep, we're going to make Heathen try to pee on stream. Thank you for all the hydrates, Sun, Draken, Lace, Jan.
Who wants Daddy's belt?
Ooh, woo. I've got a couple of thousand axes to spend. I mean, that tracks. Heathen drank so much I have to pee. You're welcome. Chat is just trying to unfuck your kidneys. I
Who
mean,
wants Daddy's belt?
note to self, put cooldown on hydrate. It is still trying to catch up. Y'all. By the way, almost, and growl by Spook.
Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a
Heartache
Tell me why.
ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why. Yes.
You sure?
Yes. I was.
Broke the world.
There we go.
Oh, it updated.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, these schmucks kicked in my door. One of them yelled out,
Get on your knees!
and I responded with, I'm not your mother last night.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck.
Real quick,
quick before I forget.
Uh-huh.
That was the call that there is a celebration of life.
Yeah, I heard. That was from Helsing Abridged, with Takahata 101 as Alucard. He also voiced Cell from Dragon Ball Z Abridged and Akihiko Kayaba from SAO Abridged. Your fan base is fan basing.
Hello. I exist. I just need you to know that A, I need my sub back so I can fuck with you even more.
Okay.
And B, I need a life.
You need a life. What do you mean you need a life? $25 watch stream.
And it's only that low because when ZA was ZAing, I fucked off on paying attention to you.
I mean, you pay attention to me all the other times. You need a break from me. It's fine. You didn't even register or acknowledge it. You're like, I'm gonna move past that.
Well, I was gonna say, did you tell them that I got banished today?
No, I hadn't got there because they've been making me drink all the water. Like, my cup's empty. I filled it.
I'd offer you mine, but it's got lemon in it, and you'd cry.
So Baby Faye got banished today from the room.
I did. I got told to get out. Not even fire, just get out.
What was it you said to me that...
I said that the Nazi we live with could wish in one hand and shit in the other and see which one filled up faster. And that it amused me because I immediately then pictured tickling her face, so she smacked herself with her own shit. And Heathen didn't appreciate that graphic image. I thought it was hilarious. We're not going to talk about the results of my boo-boos. What did you do?
Take care of chat while I get more water.
Why do you do this to me?
Blame them. Blame them.
I will make him show me the thing later. I did ask what you did, yes. Lace. I can't say anything. Did you mess up a wrist, a shoulder? What'd you break this time? Lace. I wish that I could say I was surprised.
Surprised by what?
Lace helped her cousin carry a dishwasher up 2 flights of stairs, sliced her thumb to the bone, ripped her nail off, hurt her shoulder, and chat has spammed about 45 hydrates.
Who wants Daddy's belt?
$11. Jesus, y'all. Yes, I am back. By the way, this is one of the mods, pink and blue. It's delicious. Sasquatch is my feral rescue kitty, and she is adorable. Yes.
Show me. Sasquatch, please. I was supposed to tell you that. Oh, my mother got selected for mandatory census reporting.
Oh.
It took her 2 hours today. She's still not done. They made her create a pin to continue. I cackled.
Love. Hello, Hati! And another hydrate by Drago and Jan.
They're determined.
And LP. Y'all! Draken. I'm pretty sure there are some monster fuckers in chat that would be happy to hear that Sasquatch is in Michigan. Just saying. Thank you for the follow on Facebook, Frank. I greatly appreciate it. And thank you for liking the live, Kim, over on Facebook. Pack my bags now. Where are you going, chicken? It's sass. Like as in sassy. Squatch. Make it stop. We missed you, Skylar. It could be Sassy Smurf. Packing my bags now to go to Michigan, apparently. And the monster fuckers have entered chat.
The monster fuckers are always in chat. You live with me.
Things that summon book talk / monster fuckers. Apparently, Omegaverse.
So, no.
Though.
No. Today I discovered that donkeys and the Omegaverse have a lot in common.
Nope.
Only in that when the female donkey goes into heat, she makes a face, and the male donkey just comes running, ready to do what he needs to do. I just needed you to know that.
So you're saying that female donkeys have a come hither look?
They do. Even from across fields, man.
It's the wonky donkey.
It is the wonky donkey.
Sup, Phenom?
The saddest Pokemon to ever Pokemon moved into my town.
Oh. Oh.
That's his habitat.
Sad.
The doll and the sofa.
It's illegal. What's the news you got, Dissociatic? Oh. Sing, yeah. I've paid my dues and committed no crime. So technically making my in-ring debut way sooner than planned, but not how I expected. Are you doing face or heel? Send Babyface a Ice Pikachu. No, Babyface said the saddest Pikachu is the Pikachu. Which,
No. Mimikyu.
oh, Mimikyu. That looked like Pikachu.
Pikachu was also there. Because I moved all of them in together. Mimikyu's habitat.
Because of course it is.
Carrots.
Yep. So in wrestling and in a lot of other style of sports like that, face being babyface means ultra good guy. It's like, oh, babyface. You're not a heel.
You're entitled to your incorrect opinion and assessment.
Like CM Punk is a really good heel. Not so much a good face, but being champion, you kind of do both. And putting CM Punk on the mic is hilarious.
I will send you to Jesus.
Why am I getting sent to Jesus, paramedic? And paramedic says, hi, Faye.
Who wants Daddy's belt?
Alerts are a thing today, huh?
Mm-hmm. By the way, I owe Spook a growl. It is your theme, Spook. Autocorrect is always shit, LP. Always. Hey, Drago, take care of my light work for me. Jan says she doesn't get in trouble for bratting at me. So, Drago, take care of my light work. I'll be a ref because head ref won't be there for night 2. Nice. How many jugs do you own now?
Say what?
Por qué? Water jugs? Just this one.
He has previously owned others. They just don't stay that way.
They just don't stay mine.
That's not me.
She gets in trouble for bratting Drago on stream. Oh, I'm giving you 10 minutes of non-bratty, Jen. Thank you. What? What about my life? Because that 10 minutes may be salvation now, but it's just going to come back stronger. Well, to be fair, I did give context. It was professional wrestling, but being a ref is technically an in-ring debut. That's fair. Lace, you are about as innocent as I am. Who want ice water? I've just got water. Regular, straight tap, no ice. Bring it.
There is leftover spaghetti and there is the chicken sauce.
You need to ice it to hot. Damn it, Lace!
Hello there.
General Kenobi. What's about to say?
Apparently it's been storming so bad that I've had to pull off at one point.
I mean, it was supposed to rain here.
Just 60 on 16 now.
Mm. Let's see. Viewer rewards, power ups, and channel points. Let's see here. My life is a whore? How was my life a whore?
Shoulder hurts. Therefore, you suck. My logic is not flawed.
Oh, just put a 10-minute timer on hydrate and allow people to use hydrate 5 times at most per stream. Come, Spider-Man. Do 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 do. Drago's already on? Damn. Fair. No cursing. Yep. 5-minute timer starts now. That's fair. Draken, I was joking.
Yes, bitch, set up a store.
But yeah. So quite literally, I didn't even get a chance to show y'all all the awful comments that I got on the page. Like for that post. Oh my lord. It was there is 692 comments on that post. And there are 260 comments that are hidden. When I went through my block list just from the last 2 days, I have added 135 new people blocked to the page. It's been insane. But one person actually sent me a message going, "What? Why are you just blocking instead of trying to educate?" I'm like, because when you're dealing with that, it's not about education.
Because it's fucking 2026. Jesus.
So I made a "Hey, I'm not friends with transphobes" post, and people got mad.
Yeah, it did.
Mainly ethno-fascists, maggots, repubs, people that follow the manosphere, normal dumbasses. Oh gods, my eyes can't roll any harder. Yeah, it was bad.
My favorite was the. If only you for poly stuff. Stick to what you're good at.
The one that was like LGBTQ.
Troglodyte.
Yeah, so that person was like, I'm unfollowing. Okay. You're also going to get banned from the page because this, but no, anything that does not match their worldview, because here's the problem. Here's the problem. All right. And it all boils down to the evangelist Christians who swear up and down that they are soldiers for God. Now, I'm going to set y'all with that to give you a little history lesson. Okay? The last real time that people went around claiming that they were soldiers for God were the fucking Templars. And we know how they went. Yup. And the reason why the Second Crusade failed was because of the Templars. Their actions in basically antagonizing the Muslims, and this is against people who worship the same God they do, just in a different language and a different font. It's insane. Yup. Try not to. But the thing is that, like, at the end of the day, I was telling someone, I was telling one of my Bow buddies that I hate hearing someone say be nice because it's a mask. It's facetious. And yes, Babyface did enjoy the cat. It's when you hear someone be nice, it's fake. It's false. It's a mask. That's one of the reasons why the South has the term bless your heart. It's false kindness. It is weaponized kindness. It costs nothing to be kind. And yet, so on a fun note, um, for those that aren't like me and do not follow random court cases, the appeals court ruled that the Ten Commandments could not be put at the Arkansas state legislature without the Baphomet statue. If the Baphomet statue couldn't be there, neither could the Ten Commandments. I thought it was hilarious. Because the case is called Cave et al. Versus Jester. I'm like, that's a hilarious court case name. Cave et al. Okay, Baphomet versus Jester. Well, this is fun. This is great. So, yeah. But the thing is that, like, quite literally, it is not hard to be kind. People don't want to be kind because, quite literally, that means that it is easier for them to hate.
You and I have different opinions. You know that.
Yes.
Babyface is of the firm belief that not all people are deserving of my kindness.
Spook, it's easier to get hurt being genuinely kind. There's a difference. Just because I am kind doesn't mean that I am tolerant. One of the ultimate acts, for those that watch Doctor Who, kindness can be weaponized against you. Absolutely. 100%. But sometimes the kindest thing to do is to fight for your boundaries and fight for what you believe. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that it's getting sent back to the appeals court because they didn't weigh the First Amendment argument. So, quite literally, because the appeals court didn't take that into consideration, it basically it's a lack of founding because of the fact that the appeals court didn't take the First Amendment issue in the bodily autonomy supersedes religious freedom, because a person's persona, their held beliefs, even as minors, outdoes. Now, the way that it was argued, and again, I don't agree with this, but the way that it was argued was, well, this bans people that go to their parents to do conversion therapy. And because of that method, it went against the First Amendment, which is why it's getting sent back to the appeals court. It's annoying, but it's basically a procedure. It is absolutely infuriating. 110%. Especially since, the only person who voted against it, of the 3 liberal justices, only one of them voted against it. But procedure-wise, having followed court cases like I have, procedure-wise, it makes sense. And I'm only basing it off of procedure. And it's going to end up going to the Supreme Court. It will. It will go there again because they've already taken the case and, sent it back to the appeals court to, hey, make sure this doesn't go against the First Amendment. The court's going to take a look at it, do 6 months, and go, nope, it does not go against the First Amendment because the person here, therapy should be mental health, not religion. So it's just one of those things that it's annoying, but procedure wise, it makes sense. It's still piss poor decision. Mental health nurse here, yes. Your religion is for you. Its rules are dictated for you. You cannot impose your religion's rules on someone who does not follow your religion. And people need to understand that. I mean, so let's take a look at the past 2,000 years of human history. Every single thing can be boiled down to an argument between which prophet of the Abrahamic faith came last. Every tension, every rise and fall is about the Abrahamic faiths. I'm pretty sure I just shocked Draken. Um, so when I was young, all right, now here's a little bit of heathen lore for y'all. When I was young, my mother was someone who read Anne Rice, Stephen King, so on and so forth. All right. I loved books. My mother was the one who got me interested in fantasy and magic. All right, like when the Harry Potter books came out, my mother got me the first one. All right, and like Pierce Anthony's The Source of Magic, Michael Crichton's Timeline, like several of the foundational books that started my love of sci-fi and fantasy were because of those books. And especially like my love of cyberpunk, my love of Shadowrun, any of those starts from there. After I got out of the military, my um my mother once looked at me and was like, "I just worry about you." And what I had just got off of working 13 days straight, having worked 100 hours in 2 week period, and wanted to just go home. But because I was staying with my mother after leaving the military, getting divorced and all of that, my mother was like, "You gotta go to church on my only day off." So I stepped outside, make a phone call, everything, to meet some friends after. And she yelled at me. She's like, "Get back inside. If you don't, you're going to hell." I'm like, "See, here's the thing. According to the Bible that you forced me to read every single time that I got in trouble, hell is a place of torture and gnashing of teeth. Well, if that's the case, this is my hell." Later on in life, my grandmother, having drank the full ass Kool-Aid, literally looked at me and goes, "I'll keep praying for you." I'm like, "Why?" And she goes, "Because you read those vampire books and you listen to rock music." And I went, "Did we somehow go back into the 60s? Am I listening to Kiss in the 60s? What?" So, quite literally, when I was talking to my battle buddy after she left her partner, everything, and started transitioning, had a idiom that I have used over and over in my brain. There is no hate worse than a Christian love. And to this day, it is when I call my mother, and I talk to my sister more often than I talk to my mother. But there are three things that my mother and I have agreed that we do not speak on. One, my relationships. My mother is just starting to just accept it, move on. That still took years to. Um, Two, we don't talk about religion. She talks about how her church is doing, but she doesn't talk about her faith. I don't talk about my faith. We live out of that. And then third is what may surprise some of y'all, which probably won't surprise many of y'all, really, is that because I grew up in the mountains in North Carolina, everything, before my time in the military, I was a card-carrying Republican. Let y'all sit with that for a second. But because of the fact that I explored the world, I left my hometown. I got to see different cultures. I got to see how other people live their life. There's no education better or experience better than seeing the world. I saw that through the eyes of a soldier and went, huh. And quite literally have been a leftist since. No, my mother has questions, like asks questions, because she does try. Do not get me wrong. My mother does try. She has made leaps and bounds for the fact that she is approaching her 70s. Like, she is 64 this year. She is 64 this year. Like, so do not get me wrong. She is attempting. So the fact that she asks questions, I answer. You're welcome. And that's completely understandable, Jen. The only one of my family that I still talk to besides my little sister is my mom. I don't talk to my dad because my father's a piece of shit. Like, I wonder if y'all can see. No, you cannot. So, my hands are covered in scars. All right? And quite literally, most of them are from my brother. My brother would pinch, draw blood, just to antagonize me. I'm built like someone who wrestled and sparred and did football and did weightlifting. So I got really good with the 1-inch punch when I was younger. It was just enough. But because my brother is very tall and lanky and never really played sports ever, anytime he would join a sport, he would quit within a week. Anytime he would antagonize and start hitting, doing any of that, I would finish it. One punch. Dead center. Quite literally. And my mother would always, he'd be grounded for 2 weeks, I'd be grounded for a month. And he laughed the entire time.
Why do I live where I can't run outside naked? Why did you do this to me?
I didn't do this to
You
you.
did. You did. I lost my face circle. I lost my privacy. I lost my coat.
Your coat's not my fault.
Everything's your fault.
No, it's not.
I can find no evidence that that is not true.
I can find many evidence that is not true. You haven't had your coat since you were 5. I am so sorry, Blushed. But the thing is that since, and I really hate saying it, but since my grandmother passed away, my mother has gotten more accepting in her old age. That could be because my sister. I don't know. And before Babyface says it,
I feel like I got a faulty implant.
by the way, Kate, sister sent me a message going, so I pulled up pictures of you from when you were in high school and pictures of the boyfriend, well, fiance now, and I have concerns.
She should not have done that.
I went, that's your own fault.
Sure is. I did not point my sister's issue out to her. Not yet. I'm saving that for a rainy day.
Why are you saving that for a rainy day?
Because she volunteered me to make the food for the graduation parties.
Your youngest.
Nope. The middle one volunteered the two of us to make the food for the graduation parties.
Are you serious? She made choices. And the thing is that quite literally, as I like to remind everyone, all right, humanity's memories are too short. All right, we are constantly moving towards better. Just our view of it is finite. Compare things now, even with how awful it is, where it was in 1926.
I love you very much, but spoken as a passing cis white man. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I did say passing. And I am saying. I'm just saying.
I said at the moment.
I'm aware. I'm just saying.
As
there's not that much difference for the rest of us from 1926 to 2026. We got smartphones, so they can stalk us in real time. That's the difference. They want us to start catching our period blood to make sure we're not polluting the world with dead babies. Sorry, you make choices.
I never said that it. I never said that it was awesome.
It's not. But your compare your statement of compare where we are versus where we were, and I get it. But for those of us that do not pass as cis white men, we don't have much more than we did then, and they're trying to strip it away daily.
They are trying. You are absolutely right. And that's why I was going to finish the rest of that thought. But just because it's better doesn't mean we don't need to fight for it to be better. A bunch of us, as millennials, were raised by those that were teenagers during Make Love Not War. And the problem is the ones that were Make Love Not War are the ones that are like Warhawk Supreme.
I was raised by that era. Yeah.
What year was your mom born?
Quite a handful of years after yours. My mother turned 54 on Tuesday. She was born at 72.
So your mother was. No, they were still Make Love Not War.
Teenager.
Correct. I was saying they were still doing the Make Love Not War in the 80s.
Correct.
But
she was more big hair, blue eyeshadow. Did you steal the Santa ornament?
Fair. It's like those people who say, well, the world isn't kind or fair. What the fuck are you doing to make it more so?
I make it my mission to take a cis white man down a peg every single day. That's how I'm making it fair.
I'm using my privilege to educate.
Yeah, you're a better person than I am. I like to take men down a peg. I think that is a great equalizer. In the grand scheme of things.
Draken, egos need smashing and I got a big ass hammer.
I can't swing a hammer right now, but my words are vicious.
You and vicious mockery. Pretty much. All right. It is 9:48. We are going to start getting our raid ready. I I I like the shirt that I made this past week. I think that shirt looks amazing. I may lose internet here soon, Drago, so you might want to hurry.
I didn't like that.
Yeah, we're having storm really badly. Uh yeah, give me 2 seconds before I do the raid. Do 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 do. This one. All right. Window capture. Done. Do. There. Now it can be seen. Yeah, so this is the shirt. All right. Here's the back. Colors: purple, oxblood black, vintage black, forest, Kelly. It's really hard to see on the Kelly. Sad. Really hard to see there, too. Yeah, I'm going to have to increase the color ratio on.
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, so quite literally, for those that are interested, it is here. But the reason why I really like it is because I also did this. Want to know the best part? It's on the coffee mug too. For 11 ounce or 15 ounce. So, and quite literally, it's like quite literally some of the I have like the Pride collection where I need to add the Love is Infinite one, but it's put the demon in Pride month. We stand with Pride, which is and on that note, are you lovely heathens? I hope y'all had a fun and amazing time. I greatly appreciate you hanging out. If you enjoyed the stream, please make sure that you are liking, following on all the socials. And as always, I love y'all. Please stay safe. Please stay sane. Drink some hydration, whether that is water, coffee, or tea. Blushed. You drink water. Yeah, you just put fruit in it.
Secrets, motherfucker.
It's not really a.
I'm gonna throw things at you and I don't have anything soft. Just end your stream.
On that note, I love y'all. If y'all need anything, please do not hesitate to reach out. You are amazing. And as always, stay hydrated. You are loved. You are cherished. You are adored. And I hope y'all have an amazing day. If y'all need anything, please do not hesitate to reach out. But otherwise, We're going to go ahead and get this show on the road. And please, please, please bring the same energy you brought to me at the beginning of the stream to Drago for at least a few minutes.